Hey guys and girls, I'm here to... This video is divided in two parts. The first part I'm going to make a call for action. In the second part I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Google Ads. I'm using Google Ads for about 1 week and I'm quite anxious to share with you somehow maybe this channel or the channel, but I saw this opportunity to share this on this channel. Always that you see, let's make an agreement from now on. Whenever you see the word call for action on a video, that's a call for action. I mean that I would like you to do something, to do some kind of action. In this specific video, the second call for action, I'm asking you to fulfill this form. It's not complex. It's quite simple. Do not have too much information. I may change a little bit this form as it go on, but always keep it short. Why am I asking for that? I'm asking for that because I'm using Google Ads, and Google Ads you pay per click. And whenever someone click, you have to pay. So if you do not make the proper adjustment of your ad, it means that people will click and you pay, they will leave the channel. So that's all. So if you are not interested on how to use Google Ads, you can leave the video. Maybe you can stay out of curiosity. So here I finished the first part of the video. So the first part of the video is just to ask you to go there and fulfill the form. It's not difficult. I'm going to use this information to other people to find the channel, because I'm going to use you. If you are subscribed of the channel, I'm going to use you as a kind of a template. If you subscribe to the channel, you are interested, so I guess people like you will be interested as well, so I can find people similar to you. So in the second part of the video, I'd like to talk about Google Ads. If you are subscribed to the channel, I'd like to ask you to ask you a kindness. It's up to you. As you know, I have created a PayPal on the channel. You just have to use your QR code in your cell phone, but always have in the description of the video how to make it by PayPal. I guess it's here as well, I'm not sure. But anyway, you can find if you use a QR code, it will start to appear as well on every video. So if you found this channel by Google Ads, I'd like to ask you a kindness. Can you please pay for the ads? It's about 1 cent. Every time you click, I pay about 1 cent to your click. So if you found the channel by Google Ads and the channel was useful to you, subscribe to the channel, I ask you maybe to make a donation to pay the ads that found you. In the end, you gained with that. I noticed the number of subscribers always increase a little bit when I turn on the Google Ads. It's not like, I'm planning to make a statistical analysis of that. Maybe I can post on the channel. Let me know if you are interested to see that. I'm thinking to make a hypothesis test. I think to compare two videos, one with Google Ads, the other without Google Ads, and make a kind of t-test, a kind of hypothesis test to prove that maybe for Google Ads it's higher. I believe it is. I saw some, because you can see, as I'm going to show you, if you are following this video, keep in mind that the second part of the video. So here I'm talking to the people that like Google Ads, people from this channel that maybe want to use Google Ads in their channel. Maybe they want to experiment. If you are not interested in Google Ads, I strongly recommend that you leave the video. But please don't leave the channel, because I'm still experimenting. So some of you, I'm paying for you to be here because I'm paying by my pocket with Google Ads. So here we go. First of all, I would like to strongly recommend that you read a book. I love reading book. There are a considerable amount of tutorial on the internet. I found a lot of them, but I still love book. I'm kind of person that I love book. I love reading. This book is amazing. Teaching techniques, I'm still reading. But one of the biggest message of the book that you have to try. Yeah, I mean, as a Google ad, there is no, the book says that somehow, there is no recipe that's going to work to everyone. So that's what I'm doing. The kind of work that I have on this channel is quite specific, and there is no space for that on Google Ads, because there is no like biomathematics, applied math, there is nothing like that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm asking you to make this kind of Google form, because I can maybe design better my ads. I could fall into some traps. I'm trying to fall into some traps, such as make them Google Ads just for male. No, I'm making my Google Ad for female and male. But about age, I make some assumption. I want to test my assumption with you, such as I believe the majority of the people that like in biomathematics, they are maybe under 40. I don't know. I'm to make some hypothesis. But if you fulfill the form, you can help me to understand if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But since I'm paying for your click, I have to make some assumption. Otherwise, I will waste all my money on this. In Google Ads work like that. If you pay, they do the ad. And how does that work? It just appears when you go here. I don't know if it will come now, but with me, in my specific case, it appears on the morning. When I wake up, when I open, see here I don't have none of them, but in my specific case, it happened in the morning. When I wake up, when I open the computer, I always see a kind of, it's just a video. I mean, in my specific case, I'm using video, but you can use it as well, website and so on. Let me see if I have here one example. I don't have here, but I'm pretty sure that you saw somehow. Sometimes you see here a kind of maybe something. Sometimes you don't. Anyway, but in our case, I'm using Google Ads as a video. It will appear as a video like this one, but with a kind of it will be the first one of the line. So your page will be the first video to be suggested to people. Google has its way to the YouTube. Specifically, I'm using YouTube algorithm to make it. I'm just making the ad on YouTube. So YouTube has its way to make sure that you have a nice experience. I mean, they know, I guess, they know what they're doing. So that, let me close this one, just a minute. I already said to you what I have to do. So specifically now, I want to show you now, just out of curiosity, how I'm using Google Ads. But remember, the book, I suggest to read the book, or at least watch some tutorial, because you can lose money for Google Ads. That's one of the reasons why I'm so careful. I'm just using the opportunity to show you, because I said this video is just a call for action, but I decided to use as well the video to explain how to Google Ads. I just want to share my experience. Maybe it can be useful to somebody else. Maybe you are following the channel, you want to test Google Ads and so on. I thought that that could be useful for you somehow. So here I'm opening my Google Ad account. The first time you have to create your account. It's not hard, it's not difficult. Just use the opportunity. Here I strongly recommend that you do not use this one to create your ad. But if you want to follow your ad, how it's going, I strongly suggest that you use your application, your cell phone, because the information here is always delayed. It's always delayed. I mean, if you are afraid to lose money, I guess you should always follow your ad using the version in your smartphone or on your iPhone. And I also suggest not to use the information that appear in your phone, smartphone. You're going to see a table like this one, but do not use this information as well. It's well, sometimes it's wrong. Use the information on your recipe, on your receipt, or how much you are going to pay. Because I mean, sometimes you have to be careful. I was surprised because Google seems to be full of bug, their system. So Google is so famous, but their website seems to be full of bug. Even the application of the smartphone is full of bug. At least how I saw some of those strange bugs. Here you see the majority of my campaign are paused, because you can do like this. You can pause at any time you want. That's one of the nice things about Google Ads, because you don't. When I started, I was afraid, because I thought I would spend a huge amount of money. I don't know. I was quite afraid. but it's quite easy. You can like just turn on, turn off whatever you want. If you see that your Google Ad is going too fast, you are spending too much money, you can turn off. So I still have here some of them, turn off, turn on. Let me see another one that's old for you. Let's show you. So we have a huge amount of information here. This one is a project of mine called the Idea Coding Lab. It's on another let's say it's another channel, I mean, about computer programming. So I'm testing 2 of them. So let me show you fastly how, just out of curiosity, how it's working. So here I'm going to show you here is our channel that I guess you already know by now. Now I'm going to select one video specifically that I'm using in Google Ads, just to make it like I'll take this one. Why I choose this one? Because I try to make the divulgation of this one. This one is our trailer of the course that I'm launching, Innovative Biomathematics. But Google didn't allow me to do the divulgation. They said that it's a sensitive topic. I don't know why. Maybe because on the video I mentioned briefly about COVID. COVID, they do not make divulgation of you cannot divulgate a video about COVID without getting a certification and so on. Anyway, it's quite complex. So I gave up to make a divulgation of this one, decided to make divulgation of this one, which is a piece of the course. So I decided to make the divulgation of this one, which is a piece. So if you want to see, I want to show you analytics. That is, you can see analytics of the video. So again, please pay attention that this video is not for someone that is already quite good. I mean, just for someone who is starting out of curiosity. So if you are very strong with Google Ads, I don't think that video is good for you. I mean, you already know everything. So as you see, the number of viewers is 92, is 80, is 92 higher. Here you have the percentage. And on this specific video, the ad was not so powerful. As you see, the channel was almost as powerful as ad, but that's an exception. I can tell you for sure that in all the videos it was much better. In this one, the Google ad didn't help too much, because you see it's like 30% of the channel of nodes also. In the specific case, the channel was stronger than the ad. But one thing I want to show you is more or less the behavior of people. Here you can see the relative audience retention. It means that you can compare how people are watching your video compared to other videos of similar length. I don't know precisely how they compare this video, but the idea is they're supposed to compare your video with other video of similar size. As you can see on the blue curve, people are watching all of my video. But these people here is from the channel, they are subscribers, so they have, but as you see, the attention of people that find Google Ads is very high in the beginning, but they not go far away from the video. I mean, that phenomenon, I saw that on the video as well. I saw even higher in the beginning. So maybe because Google Ads they find you randomly. I was seeing a comment on now, since I'm using Google Ads, when I see a Google Ad like this, I try to click just to learn from other people, how other people are using Google Ads. So I want to learn from them. There was one video that was fun because the guy commented like this: I was just like looking for aliens, my alien game. So when I found your channel, I found your video about the website and so on. It was kind of fun because the guy was like looking for aliens and found the video. So you never know who is going to find your video with Google Ads. That's one of the advantages. So, but you have to make a kind of let's say parameterization. So far I decided to click, I never click on Google Ads because I hate ads, to be honest. I'm testing because I want to test. But the one that I clicked so far, because I'm learning, they were quite useful. I was surprised because they suggested me like music, classical music, one about the website and so on. It was quite useful, and I have to be honest, I keep my account logged down because I don't want Google to follow me wherever I go. So I never navigate with my account logged in. always logged out because I don't want to give information to Google all the time. But Google is still able to give me suggestions. So this phenomenon here that you see that you have a higher retention, a higher audience in the beginning, the people pay attention to your video and then they just go out. I have seen that as well on other videos I did, in other channels as well. But as you see, people from the channel, they go to the end of the video. This phenomenon is not unknown. I have seen as well on other videos the same phenomenon. And let me see if I want to show other things as well for you. So here the number is better. I don't know why the number is different, but here about half of my views come from Google Ads. But in other video the number was even better. I mean other video number was like 80% of my view was due to Google Ads. So in the end I believe that Google Ads is a very nice option. I mean, but you have that's another reason why I'm asking to fulfill the Google form, because it works. In a matter of days people start to see my video. But I think the problem is that if you do not make the proper parameterization, you may run, at least how I see it, I may be wrong in the future, you may be run like two risks. One, to lose money. The second is to people to find your channel, people that's not interested. So they are like doing their business, they are impatient doing their business, they appear an ad. I myself, I hate ads. So they click on your ads, they go to your channel, they get frustrated because the Google Ads not well parameterized. They give you a dislike. That's how I see it. I'm not sure. That's hypothesis that I'm doing. I do not know if it's true that I have to test a hypothesis statistics to make a t-test. As I told you, I'm going to make a t-test for subscribers to see if the Google Ads really increase the number of subscribers. I believe so. I also increased the subscribers to my channel after I started using Google Ads. But here I want to test as a hypothesis. But as well, I would like to test, for example, if the dislike of your channel increase with Google Ads. But I noticed some of my videos that I used Google Ads, I gained dislike. It was not too much, but anyway, I think it was one video. But anyway, I cannot say for sure from where it's coming the dislikes. Anyway, let's see if I can find more something that I can show you. So as you see, another thing as well, that when you make Google Ads, the number of people that see your video and they are not subscribed, they increased. It means that people are seeing your video. That's one of the idea that's one of the reasons why I want to ask for this form, because I can parameterize this Google Ads algorithm so that I can mirror to the people that not subscribed but they are interested on this kind of content. I guess because of the age, and as you can see, I was able to mirror more people from in United Kingdom, because I'm using my Google Ads like since a lot of stuff here is in English, I'm using as a target like USA, Australia, and Brazil, and so on sometimes. But anyway, since I have to pay for the click, I prefer to maybe even. I don't like this kind of stuff to select people, but if you are paying, I mean, you have to do something. I mean, otherwise you keep clicking on your Google Ads, you keep paying for nothing. So I mean, this channel is open to everyone. There is no gender, no race, no color. But when I'm doing Google Ads, I have to make some kind of parameterization, I have to make some kind of selection. So guys, I guess that's it. I may also would like to use the opportunity to show you, maybe, I don't know if that would be useful to somebody else, so I'm doing this here, but I don't know if that would be useful. You can also let me know if you liked or not this kind of tutorial on this channel. But here I'm like to show you how to make, just use the opportunity I'm already recording. I mean, I have all the settings here, sometimes take a little bit of time to make this set and to make the phone and so on. So I would like to use the opportunity as well. I already everything is already okay, to show you very briefly how to create a Google Ad. Remember, you must have already your account. Your account has to be already set. I mean, it means that before it's not difficult. It's relatively easy and fast. But you need to have your account already let's say configured. But let's see. Let's see if there is one video here that I want, because it's not that hard. I can just like delete later. There is no big deal. But let's see. There is no. Anyway, I don't know if I can, because I'm just like improvising here with you. But I can make a Google ad on any of this, just out of curiosity, and then later I can just delete. Let's see. Let's do with this one. This one I'm not going to keep it like going on, because I don't want to. I mean, I have to be careful with Google Ads, but you have to have your account working properly. Google Ads not hard to do. Here is a video. There is not too many subscribers. I'm sorry, there's not too many viewers. Suppose that you want to boost the number of views, you can go to edit video. You go to the same place that you're going to edit your video, do the modifications. Then you have to go here and promote, as you see, promote. Then you go to start. I don't know, in English I guess we start. But for now on you need your account. If you do not have your account, they will ask you to create for the first time. So now from this point on, I am signed my account, my Google Ad account. And you can make all the configurations. I'm not going to make, I don't know, to make all the details here, but anyway, because I said I just showed you a book. I mean, I suggest that you read that book I showed in the beginning. Here you have two kind of ads. The ads that show you, that's supposed to, I mean, Google say that's the best for if you have a website. The second one is you want to increase the number of subscribers to your channel. So I guess I use this one because I mean, I guess this will increase the number of subscribers. And you have to put the name. You have to be careful because Google Ads has a kind of rule. I don't know, sometimes it can be boring because they reject your ad because I don't think you can have this, you cannot have this. There are some characters they do not accept. So here is a title, have a limit. I have seen, so far I have people using this very small and very short, such as like this, because people are a little bit lazy to read. I mean, not people are bad, and our brain, when you make Google Ads and so on, I believe by reading and so on, you have to respect the human, and all people work with ads. I mean, even though it can be very dark, sometimes can be very from the, let's say, bad, so on. But anyway, if I make a Google Ads, at least you can do so way that is going to work. I believe you can have some limit. When you have a war, you have a limit. But anyway, I don't think they're going to pay for things that you're not doing it properly. So you have like more 2 lines. I'm still testing, I'm still learning, but sometimes I like to put here some keywords like computational biology, stochastic model, such as, see that that's not a tutorial how to do Google Ads. So I mean, so how to choose this kind of stuff, I would kindly ask you to do with another. I mean, I can maybe if I can bring to you another tutorial, but just to show you how fast. But as the book says, I have to experiment. So here I have the location. My specific case in Portuguese, so I want a Brazilian. The video is in Portuguese, so I can just leave just Portuguese. Yes, I can go on. See, here comes the part that I need you to help me. If this Google form, I wanted to help you to make this kind of parameterization here. In my case, in general, I like, so far I'm doing like this. I'm just assume that you must be on this age. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not making any assumption about the gender. About if be a parent or not be a parent, I'm not making an assumption as well. I guess, I mean, I could say that you are not a parent, because I mean, if you are making research, but that doesn't make sense, at least for me so far. So I go through. So here as well is a very difficult part, because how can I select what a biomathematician is doing? So I like to keep it like, for now, I like to keep it very broad, because as you see here, sometimes it's hard to decide what to choose because there is no feed here specific for education and so on, like politics news. There is no way to, I can't see how I can parameterize biomathematics. You can say maybe it's about technology. I don't know, maybe this one, technophiles, I read about that people that love technology. I don't think that's the case. So I have to keep it open so far. But when you keep it open, I guess you can expend money like with no reason, because I mean, sometimes that's one of the trickiest part, how to set this Google Ads. So the next part is the money. I suggest strongly, if you are starting, I'm doing that. If you are starting your Google Ad career, you should like put very small amount, because that, keep in mind that Google is not going to respect this number precisely, but it's already limit. I'm going to show you maybe in the next part how Google does that. But since that Google make a crazy mathematics like per week, I think so, but per day I'm going to pass, but that can serve as a kind of limit how much you are willing to expand. And then show you how much I'm going to pay per click, like 3 cents, 12 cents, like in this range, more or less you're going to pay. They give you an estimation how much view are going to get. As you see, the view is on someone decide to choose to watch your video. By clicking on the pre-impression is count each time your ad is shown. So all this information is on this page here after you finish, and you can see this information as well on the mobile application that they have. And now that's all. I mean, I think that's quite easy, quite fast, and maybe take a little bit of a while to work, maybe to a little bit of time. So that's all. It works now. Maybe if you want, you can let's see, if you want, you can edit. You can put a name that you want here. As you see, for you can identify your campaign. You can put the name you want here, the name you want. It's up to you. There is no, this case, that's your error. But in this specific case, I'm going to leave this ad because I do not want this ad here to work. So I'm going just to delete. Let's see. Let's see. Remove campaign. So as you see, so that was removed. I think it's quite fast, I guess. But here I just have one ad about that's going on. But let me show you how I can see. Let me see if I can find for you how they show, because I know that is active. When the ad is active, they're going to show to you here. All these ones is supposed to be one per day, like one BRL money per day. But as you see, they expand much more because I didn't leave this like 7 days online. So it was, I guess they do a kind of week mathematics. I don't know, I didn't understand very well how they do that. But still, if you put a limit, they still limit, because they show a message for you that you should increase your budget because your ad is not showing. So I don't know how Google is doing that, but still my suggestion that you install the mobile application on your phone. I'm doing that, and you keep checking on your mobile from time to time, because ad can be quite fast. I mean, in a matter of 1 day, you can reach a huge amount of people. People will click on your ad, and somehow you have to pay. So my suggestion that you do this limit of one, in my case, BRL money per day. And then you keep checking from time to time on your application. Then you decide to turn on, to turn off. Maybe you want to, the book I suggest you, they teach to do like that, make some adjustments. It's a scientific method. You have to keep trying. I'm still trying, still learning. Maybe I can update in the future how I did. So that's it. So far I use the video I gave you a very broad view about how Google Ads works. I taught you very briefly how to use, how to create your own Google Ads, very easy, no complication at all. And anyway, there are so much more I could show you. There is statistics, you can see there are click and so on, a lot of stuff that the Google Ads show. So the nice stuff is that you have a huge amount of information. For example, in about 5 days, I was able to reach, I was able to make somehow to reach, as you see, I was able to have that not just my biomathematics channel, my other channel as well. I was able to reach about 800 people. They did about 38,000 subscribers, I guess. In the average I paid was like 9 cents in Brazilian money. So I guess that's a very nice number, I believe. Of course, if you wait, you can do that. But there is a very, very nice story on the book that I'm reading, that they compare the Google Ads with a motto of a plane. They say about the Wright brothers, and they claim that the Wright brothers were able to fly because first they did the ring, the wing of the plane, then they put the motor of the plane. Maybe that story has some sense because I have 2 channels I'm using Google Ads. This channel here is responding about biomathematics. This channel is responding quite well with Google Ads. I mean, if you make the return to the investment, the return to the investment, this channel is responding quite well. But this channel has about 5 years old, so there is a huge amount of video, a considerable amount of video, and so on. So the other channel is new. So I guess when someone clicks on the ad of this channel, they're going to have much more option to decide whether they want or not to subscribe. So if you think about the analogy they do with the Wright brothers, this channel here already have a wing to fly. And the other channel is still like growing. So, but you know, in my case, I'm always experimenting, and because I mean, my hope is that maybe in the future this channel will grow. Maybe I'll be able to have my money back because maybe I can show ads on the channel, because I mean, you can, in order to show ads you need at least 1,000 subscribers. I don't want to have ads on the channel. That's one of the reason why I decided to make maybe to create donation, maybe to create my course, my paid course, because I hate ads. I mean, I always hated ads. I mean, but anyway, if you hate or not, that's how it works. People, if ads somehow it works. Otherwise, people not pay for ads. If people pay for ads because it works. So I have to maybe to give up my view of I hate ads and trying to use it in the best way. So that's all, guys. This video is a little bit different. As you see, I'm creating some time tutorials on this channel as well. You can let me know your thoughts if you like. If you don't, please don't forget to fulfill the form, because you can help me to make the parameterization of our Google Ads, and you can grow together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the channel. Don't forget to share, to tell your friends. Please don't forget, and please consider buying one of my courses that you already have. I already have 2 courses. Consider as well buying the future course, and maybe send me an email. I'm going to put in a list of subscription. Then whenever I have a new course, I can send you. Whenever I launch a course, I do it for free in the beginning. Then later I make it paid. So see you guys. Did you like the content of this channel? So please subscribe to the channel. It's quite simple. You just have to hit subscribe, and you can decide which level of notification you want. You may choose all the notification, which means that everything that I do, you receive a notification on your bell here on the upper corner, or you can choose no notification. I would strongly recommend you to subscribe, even if you don't want to receive all the notifications. Just hit here, no notification, or hit the one that you like the most. It's pretty important that you subscribe to the channel, so I can achieve a high number of subscribers, and people can as well understand that this channel has a nice content to offer, and YouTube will understand as well that it can make a nice divulgation of the channel. So please subscribe to the channel.